everybody, Tina here. So I am here with some design team cards for Hot Rods Boutique on Etsy, and that is Brittany H here on YouTube. I actually have 3 cards to share with you. The first one is a scene card that I made, and I used the stamp Troublemaker by Kenny K. So I used this stamp. She is so adorable. I loved coloring her up. As well as I used a piece of paper from Crepe Paper The Pier. I used, and this is available at Hot Rods Boutique right now, and I also used a Studio Calico wood veneer. And basically, I'll show you my card and then I'll show you what I did. So I added a piece of the pier paper back here, the clouds with the doilies, and then I used some of the cork board, that really thin cork board. I believe Die Cuts with the View is who made it. I used that for this part and this part. So what I did is for this piece of cork, I used the brick template from the Crafters Workshop. I used this template right here, and I used my Tim Holtz Fired Brick Distress Ink, as well as walnut stain. So I did the red first, and then I kind of went over it with the walnut stain to tone down the red a little bit. And then here for like the sidewalk, I used pumice stone. And then for the tree back here, I used the Our Craft Lounge Swingin' By. I just used the tree right here. And what I did is I stamped the trunk out with my Rich Cocoa. And then the leaves I used Bamboo Leaves by Memento. And then I just colored it in with my Copic. I didn't do any shading at all. And then I added these Sticko stickers. I believe they're called birds. I used these. And I added the flowers and then the birds kind of all over. I used one of the Studio Calico wood veneers, colored it with my Copics, and then glossy accented over that. And all of the speech bubbles have this part on it. I just cut it off with my scissors. And then I colored up Troublemaker with my Copic markers. I paper pieced her hoodie on, used glossy accents for her eyes and the ice cream cone. And I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but her hair, I did it black. But then I did some red highlights in there. I don't know if you can see that a little bit. So that is the first card that I made. And all of my cards are on the corrugated card base. And they're all blank on the inside. That way when I want to use them, I can put my sentiment in there that I want to for whatever reason. So that is the first one. I thought it turned out cute. Okay. For the second one, I used Kenny K Supermom. She is so adorable. I absolutely love her. She is available at Hot Rods Boutique as well as Troublemaker. I don't know if I said that. So here's the card that I made. And the paper that I used came from The Pier. And that's these 2 pattern papers here. As well as this one here that I made into a banner came from the Dear Lizzie Lucky Charm paper pad. That's available at Hot Rods Boutique as well. And I added another Studio Calico Speech Bubble wood veneer and took the bottom part out, colored it with my Copics, and then I used the Stardust Stickles over top of it, and it says, Mom, you rock. So I stamped Mom, and then it says, you rock. And then I put a piece of pattern paper behind Supermom, added 4 of these Pebbles Candy Dots on the 4 corners. These are available at Hot Rods Boutique as well. So I colored her with my Copics, and I used glossy accents on her eyes, her lips, her earring, her apron, and her shoes. And then down here I used the Paper Studio Glitter Gem Flowers. Half of these are glitter and half of them are not. So I used the non ones and I colored them with my Copics to give it 3 different colors. So there's that one. And then for the last one, I used the Whimsy We Stamp Lomasi, meaning pretty flower. And the paper for that, I used this Bo Bunny Camp-A-Lot paper pad. And I'll show you that card. So here's this card. I backed it with a piece of the cork and then 2 of the pattern papers, added some brown ribbon and added a bow. And then on some of the extra cork that I had left, I stamped Best Friends, and then I backed her on a piece of the pattern paper and popped her up. I added some feathers that I had purchased from Hobby Lobby a long time ago. So I added some flowers. I added some of these Studio Calico Wood veneers, colored it with my Copics, put glassy accents over it. And I colored her with my Copics, put glassy accents on the bells and her eyes, as well as the coon's eyes. If you can see that. So there's that one. And I did corner round all of these, but I did make a boo-boo because that cork is it easily breaks. So that corner had come off, so I just kind of glued it back on, but I thought it turned out super cute. And there's the inside of that one, just blank. So those are the 3 cards that I made for Hot Rods Boutique on Etsy. I will leave a link down below to Hot Rods Boutique as well as Brittany's YouTube channel. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching and commenting and subscribing, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!